Okay, you guys, we are back with another video. In this video, we're gonna talk about Trump being shot at last night in Washington, D.C. Honey, Nicki did not arrive as yet. She was running late because she had to get ready. And you guys know that Nicki, whenever she's going anywhere, she's gonna put on her A game. We know that Lady Face Card does not decline ever. We know that she looks really good always, and we know she's younger than her years. We also know that Nicki has been met with a lot of backlash and false narratives ever since she's supporting Trump. And guess what? I understand the backlash, but I don't understand the hypocrisy towards Nicki. However, a lot of you guys were willing and quick to point out that Nicki does not have the same amount of rights as a US born citizen because Chile is a US born citizen. So it's okay for Chile to support Trump, donate and fund the campaign, but it's not right for Nicki to do so. And I definitely felt that that was the reason why Nicki was met with so much backlash. But to see people literally commenting it was all the validation that I need to confirm that hypocrisy lives among us. And a lot of people believe that such high level of hypocrisy actually serves them. Not only serves them, honey, they believe that it does really well for them. That's what these critics believe, right? And guess what? We're not here to fight with anyone today. I believe that everyone is entitled to their own opinion. So as such, let's agree to disagree. But I agree with Nicki for using her free will to make her choice how she sees fit, whether we want to agree or disagree with her. And Nicki is in a position that is very, very unique to her. Her life is in jeopardy. She has a child that she has to protect, and she has to protect her sanctity and her sanity. And already, you know that they wanted us to believe that Nicki was schizophrenic. When that did not sit well, they started the mass campaign against attacking Nicki Minaj. While there are quite a few black celebrities who equally, openly supports Trump, such as Sexy Red, not just Sexy Red, we have Snoop Dogg, we have Nelly, just to name a few, but it's a myriad of people in the hip-hop community who are proud Trump supporters. And let's not forget, honey, let's not forget our dear sweet Azalea Banks. Azalea is a Trump supporter, but can we call her a proud Trump supporter? That girl, absolutely not. Because while she's a Trump supporter, she's not a proud Trump supporter. Because she's saying we all, and it's time that we all admit that voting for Trump was a bad idea. And you know what? People like Azalea will be my friend every day, any day, all day. Because her honesty is so refreshing. Even if she's a little ticky boom boom, I love the fact that her honesty is refreshing. I love the fact that our girl, Azalea, she is not afraid to say, I made a mistake. She's not afraid to say, we made a mistake. And I love it. I love that about her. And I love that for us, the people, okay? Because at least she is being honest and authentic. And that is really good. Now, we're going to get down into what happened in Washington, D.C. last night, honey. Let's get into it. Now, as I was saying, chaos in D.C. last night as gunshots rang out at the White House. No, This was the White House correspondents' dinner. It is for the third time since 2024. Trump has been the target of a security breach. The third time since 2024, right? So Trump has been targeted before, and you guys know that I did cover those previous assassination attempts, and we're going to cover this one again. We have the footage of the Secret Service rushing to the stage, honey, and the details on the shooter who almost breached the ballroom. No, the shooter is a lone wolf. It's given that lone wolf narrative. Whether true or false, I believe that there's a lot more to this story. And I think sometimes too, like sometimes I wonder, like, are these people literally active shooters or paid actors? Because I find it kind of hard to believe that not one, not two, but three shooters haven't hit anything vital. Make no mistakes. I'm not praying for them to hit anything vital, right? I know that Donald Trump is on a lot of people wrong side, right? But I'm the kind of person wherein I can disagree with your actions. I can disagree with your point of view, but at the same time, I will say Trump's life, it is not for me to determine. It's not for me to take from him. So as such, I'm gonna leave that part alone. But I know others will have their difference of opinion. But let's get into some more details, shall we? So when I saw the Secret Service rushing in, one of those guys reminded me of myself, like when I'm at an event, dressed to the nine, wearing the heels, and I'm scooting my little self, to go somewhere to get the photos or something. I don't know. If I can find back that photo, I'm going to include it. And I know that you guys are going to say, I see what she's saying. No, as I said, the incident, it took place at around 8:36 p.m. at the Washington Hilton during dinner, right? The suspect has been identified as Cole Thomas Allen. He is 31 from Torrance, California. No, the suspect was armed with a shotgun, a handgun, and knives. I don't know. Sound as though he was prepared for combat, but it's not realistic in my opinion. And that's why I'm saying that could this be like a paid actor? Because he knows that the Secret Service was going to be there. He knows that there were other departments of security. He knows the building is filled with security. Where are you going with a gun, a shotgun, and some knives? Like, you should have some grenades, some bombs, some ropes. You should have all tactical gear on everything. Like, it's given mentally unwell. That man, if he's a true attacker, he needs to be put in a political asylum because I can guarantee you that he's mentally unwell. I don't think anyone in their right frame of mind would be going for Trump at such an event and not be truly prepared. And to see three guys not hitting anything vital, like three men, isn't that suspicious to y'all? I don't know about you guys, but it is very suspicious to me. Now, there was one of the Secret Service agents who was shot at close range, but he was saved by, the chickens, right? I know. He was saved by his vest, so thank God for that. No, as it relates to Donald Trump's response, he posted on his Truth Social, "Let the show go on, honey." And Trumpy Trump, he is definitely the greatest showman alive. He was praised for being brave and bold and detailed. And Trump loves a good ego boost, honey. So can you begin to imagine what is going on with him and his ego? The next time he steps outside, be prepared to be sick of him. Just be prepared to be sick of that man because he is gonna go on a ego spree, a ego trip, honey. I don't know if we'll be able to handle it, but I can guarantee you it's gonna be nothing new. And as such, I would say, if you get easily offended by Trump, deal with it because he ain't gonna stop no time soon, honey. He's not gonna stop anytime soon. So I would say, yes, your country is in a state of affairs that you don't like, you don't appreciate, but you cannot die over it because Trump is living. If you live, you have the option and the chance to contribute to the change that you want to see. So smile a little, even though it may hurt a lot. Smile a little. Okay, guys, so we want to get into some more of the details. Not too much because some people on social media, they're so fragile and we don't want to ruffle any feathers because we know that no matter how good and how positive you position things, someone is going to be butthurt about nothing. Okay. So as I was saying, the shooting incident took place at around exactly 8:36 p.m. while dinner was being served to over 2,600 guests at the Washington Hilton. No, the unthinkable happened, and that is the 31-year-old man from California, identified as Cole Thomas Allen, managed to bypass the initial security layer. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me how, honey, because your question is as good as mine. Not only did he just walk in with a handgun, wink, wink, I don't know how, but authorities say he was carrying a shotgun, a pistol, and several knives. He allegedly, sprinted past, I guess he borrowed Usain's speed, right? So, he allegedly sprinted past the main, magnet. It is called a magnetometer screening, right? So the magnetometer, it detects any metal you have on you. It's in a lot of workplaces as well, right? So he was able to pass that screening area when Secret Service agents moved to intercept him. The shots rang out in the lobby and people could be heard at one point screaming, and that's when one agent got hit at point blank range. But miraculously, his ballistic vest saved his life, and he is in stable condition. So just imagine being inside the ballroom, right? It was pure panic, and I believe that you guys have seen the clips by now. If not all of you, most of you guys, the Secret Service agents were screaming, shot fire, shot firing. They basically hustled Trumpy Trump onto the floor before rushing him off stage. They grabbed JD Vance and they pulled him out of there, because, if the president goes down, then it's JD Vance, right? So they secured the president and the vice president. And the room had likeness of Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Marco Rubio, and suddenly everyone was just diving under tables. It took around 25 seconds from the first shot to the suspect being neutralized, but for those inside, it felt like an eternity. You know that in times of chaos and panic, 25 seconds, honey, feels like an hour. It feels like it's just the longest thing ever, right? But they quickly got the situation under control, and Trumpy Trump was like, the show must go on. The show will go on. However, the show went on for everyone except one, which was Ericka Kirk. Ericka Kirk, honey, the internet is saying that she deserves an award. They're saying she deserves an Oscar because it's not her best acting, according to critics, but it was quite good. She was like, I'm getting out. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving, you know? She was scared. She was seen crying. And for a lot of people, they're saying that it's just bringing back the horrible memories of her husband's assassination. And as such, they believe that that moment was extremely triggering for Ericka Kirk above everyone else who was in that room, right? But we know Trump has called her since then. We know that she's about to get an award for being brave. We know that she's about to make 101 appearance. She will be lauded and praised for being brave and for standing in the face of evil and all of that, you name it. So get your teas, your coffee, your favorite drink, your favorite snack. Get them ready for tomorrow, because today a lot of these outlets, they're taking their day off and they're preparing to come back tomorrow because they're going to do their deep dive. And I'm anticipating that Ericka Kirk will be dragged the most. That woman, she can never catch a break. So many people, they have it out for Ericka Kirk because they believe that she is the mastermind behind her husband's death, right? And I'm like, hey, it's her husband. Better her than me. But let me know what you guys think. Third assassination attempt on Trumpy Trump. This seems like acting to me. You're telling me 3 people, no one hit anything vital? It sounds like a movie. Seems like one too. But then, you never know. It all could very well be real and very well be serious. But let me know what you guys think, and we're going to talk some more in the comment section. Peace.
I just want to go find Moving out, guys. Keep moving out. Yeah, he's down. All right, guys, keep moving out that way. All right.
How the hell could someone get a gun in here?
I have no idea.
This way. Go your right.
There goes Hexen.
Do you know what happened?
What did you see, sir?
What did you see, sir?
Where the hell was it? Where did it come from?
I have no idea.
Was it actually a shot?
I have no clue.